Free to Succeed Season 2 Raid Shadow Legends. I don't have any idea. Making pretty good progress in Faction Wars Edition. Lydia will be home soon Edition. I forgot to update you on Demon Spawn. We are officially at stage 21 trying to get the clear. The problem is with the team that I have sorted for it, we can't get through the second wave of the boss stage. It's another one of those stupid ass 3 Valkyrie stages, and we don't have the damage or like way to deal with it to get through it. So I'll talk about what I did there, and then we unexpectedly completely cleared Skinwalker yesterday. So let's go through and talk about again how we've done both of those things. As far as Demon Spawn is concerned, we are currently looking like this. I did 6-star Skimfos and Dur. I can't remember if we talked about that or not. And then I took Drex out, and what gave me what I needed as far as like damage and setup goes was getting Gorlos to 5-star. So I just threw some leftover gear on him, and now we've got an AoE defense break, which sets Skimfos up to be able to do a little bit more damage. So, and then I kept Fellhound in, despite the fact that this stun set has to be broken, because he just is not doing it. He's just not stunning anybody. He does kind of hit hard sometimes, though. Like when he crits, he does do decent damage. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens from here. I don't really know what the move is going to be from here, to be honest. What I really need is... like, I've heard some talk about Akoth putting him on cooldown. But I need to bring a burner first, so I'd have to mess her up in my spider team to do that. I don't really know if I want to do that, to be honest. Why do I have so many copies of this guy? Why do I have so many copies of the worst epic in the game? What does he actually do? Attacks one enemy. If that was AoE, this would be a pretty nice skill. Yeah, this would be really handy if it was AoE. He might be the solution to the problem. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet, but I've got to come up with something for those Valkyries. So we'll figure it out. As far as Skinwalkers goes, I brought Steel Skull and Akimtum up to 5-star. One of them is not fully skilled up. It's Akimtum that's not fully skilled up. He's got a couple books in him, but we actually finally ran out of books. Oh, thanks for redoing the filter. I appreciate that. Thanks. It's great. It's exactly what I wanted. But I gave Steel Skull Elva's gear, and I gave Akimtum... I think I gave Akimtum Makage's gear. And we did it on the first try. It really wasn't even a struggle. And then we dropped down because I had to get some more stars from, like, from somewhere down here. And yeah, it was very easy. This was surprisingly manageable. So yeah, that's done. So now we're literally just down to 3 more stars in Demon Spawn, and then we've got to finish Lizardmen, and then we're done. And we're done with this forever. So there you go. Done with it forever again. We were supposed to be done with it forever last time we did this. And then we started a new account, so this will be the last time. Oh, surely it will. Surely this will be the last time we ever have to do Faction Wars. Or like the last time we ever have to try to get Lydia. You know what I mean? Let's see. Everything else is good. Troublestarter had an interesting thought about the Dark Fae issue with the Dark Fae team, and it's that Wallmaster is putting up block buffs on her, which is preventing her from putting Veil on herself, which is why my units are just targeting her instead of the souls. So we might think about an alternative to Wallmaster here. The suggestion was Cold Heart, of course, because she's got, you know, big damage, some turn meter knockback, and a heal block if she has the accuracy to land it. But yeah, I don't know. It's got to be someone that's easily killed. So yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that it would be Cold Heart. How's my Cold Heart built these days? Not really well. But again, I think she's just for Spider right now. Is that right? Is she even for Spider right now? Which I don't even... Yeah, she's on the hard team. But I guess it doesn't matter if she's faster, right? I could do Ninja. Wait, Ninja's already on the team, ain't he? Yeah, Ninja's already on the team. So who could it be that would actually help and not be hard to kill? I mean, I guess Rathalos is always an option. I could try a second Armand's. I don't know if I've tried that yet. You know? I could try Stag. Just to set Thor and Ninja up a little better. And Stag's got a slow. Or I could just leave it. You know? What's your setup? Alright, that's easy enough. Let's experiment a little bit. Let's do, let's see how it goes with Stag Knight. And round 3. I just want you doing that as often as possible. So maybe here we'll go opener and don't use. And then... I mean, I guess we could try that across the board. We got Nero out. Let him meet the babies last night. I say got him out. He hadn't been in a cage in 3 weeks, but we got the babies out, I should say. We went downstairs after we ate dinner and just kind of let them meet and hang out for a little bit. It was good. He no puffed up. I mean, almost exactly how I thought it would go. Like I had no concerns about him being violent with them or anything. He does a thing. I was trying to do some research on it. Because I was saying to Georgia, like, it's gonna be interesting to get to see what this is supposed to look like. Because again, I just feel so confident that he's not gonna like attack them or try to hurt them. But there will still be some penning and some like they still have a hierarchy to establish. You know what I mean? There's just it's not supposed to be quite so violent as it was with Momo and Nero. So, it's going to be interesting to kind of get to see what this is supposed to look like. And he would, I mean, they're very little. Even he's a small rat, but they're obviously very little bitty babies. Um, Very interested in him. It was really cute. And Nero would stop to groom sometimes, which is a pretty good sign. Like if he feels comfortable enough to groom, that's pretty good. Um, and so there's one that's like all tan right now, and then one's tan and white. The tan one will try to position himself up under where he's grooming so that he'd groom him instead. So a couple times Nero would like palm him. This isn't working. This dungeon really pisses me off. I'm going to try not to get too tilted about it, but this dungeon really upsets me. It's really an annoying dungeon. But he would occasionally just like face palm, like palm on the forehead to get them out of his face for a second. And then he also does a thing where he like, the only correct word for it is biting their face, but not in a harmful way. They're not squeaking. He's not doing any damage. He just kind of like does their face. And I'm trying to like find something online about what is that? Because he's doing it enough that it's obviously a thing. But again, he's not puffed up. They're not squeaking. There's no damage. I'm not really even under the impression that it's going to turn into a problem. I'm very curious about like what is it? What is it that he's doing? I guess I'm just going to have you do this. And then second round, maybe just don't use it. Let's see how this goes with Cold Heart. I mean, she's not built very well for this, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, it was nice. So we hung out on the table with him for a little bit, and then we brought him upstairs. And the two boys were inside my shirt. So I laid on my stomach on the bed, and they like slept on my back under my shirt for a while. And then we wanted to get them out and kind of let them explore the bed, and I wanted them to spend some time with Georgia as well. So they got out and they ran around and checked out Nero. And toward the end, I could tell Nero was getting, like, we could tell he was kind of like, I'm done. I want to be done with this for tonight. He was getting a little bit frantic. He couldn't really find anywhere to like settle. So we took him and put him back on the couch so he could relax and rest for the night. And then the boys hung out with us for a little bit longer. It was nice. It went pretty well. So maybe sometime soon. Because what we do have to put them in an enclosed space together and make sure it's going to be fun. Again, as sure as I am, I'm trying to like. I think I mentioned last night to Georgia, like I almost feel like it might be unfair of me to be so sure Nero is not going to have any problems with this. Like he should be free to have some problems with this if he wants to have problems with this. So I'm trying to make sure I'm being fair to him with the faith that I'm having in him. So we are going to still go through the steps like we're supposed to and make sure that everybody's going to like everybody. And everything's going to be good. I don't know how you get 100% team in this dungeon. It just seems so inconsistent. I mean, maybe if I had Lysandra and I had all the champs already built and stuff. I know Allura's really good for it, but like, I don't have her built. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. With the team that I take in, I don't know how sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Just work or don't. You know what I mean? Work or don't. Work or don't. Maybe Arbiter. I've considered Arbiter. Because Arbiter will give us some heals occasionally. She'll give us some extra turn meter and heals and stuff. Because we don't really have any heals, and if Deacon doesn't land his leech, then we literally have none. I think Armand's will occasionally sheep himself, but still, I feel like he should still kind of be able to overcome. He's already done the important thing. You know what I mean? Is everybody even going to make it through this round? It didn't look like it. Those fears, dude. So annoying. Like the way that it animates when you just watch them tick across your whole team. That's a very unique kind of rage, dude. I do wish I could get a heal block in here. That leech is annoying. Maybe we can shed it now. Maybe we've got enough turn meter to shed it before she gets to hit us again. It's going well, but if we've learned anything, that doesn't really mean anything. Because she's about to steal souls and spirits and stuff. Nice. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will be a little bit more consistent. It's slower, but I don't care at all about that. Okay, maybe we'll try that for a little bit and see if it's any more consistent. Where are we at on this? Am I done? I'm pretty much done here. I think so. I don't really know if I'm going to grind any more of that out. So yeah, I think we still need to be making food. When is Lizardman open again? 3 days? Still need to be making food because I think I'm probably going to have to do a little bit more in Demon Spawn, and then I certainly have quite a bit more to do in Lizardmen. But we're about done. It would be really nice, actually, if I could grind out a good bit of food. And, oh, there might not even be enough stars, actually. Or keys, rather. There might not be enough keys to finish that. But, like, if I could get this to a point where I know that I can finish it next time it opens. And then we have a while until this happens. So if I just grind out a bunch of food, we might be able to have this done, like, within the next 2 weeks. Which is pretty cool. So that's, I reckon, the direction we're heading in. Do I have an XP boost right now? I don't. Do I have any in here? I do. Yeah. So I think we're just going to keep doing food. If we make any more progress in the event, we'll grab something, but I don't know if I'm like specifically doing the brew thing. I'm just tired of doing that. So we'll we'll get what we get. Keep making food. Hopefully have Lydia soon. But that's it. I'm getting out of here for today. Appreciate you guys watching. If you have a good one, I'll see you later.